go back to your bottom line.
So the bottom line is, because I know you're all interested in that, I started at 177 and I'm currently at 140, so I've lost a total of 37 pounds. And that's about good enough for me. I'm ready to go on to the next phase of the program and on into maintenance. So why did I start this program as opposed to anything else? I had tried some of the more commercially popular programs, and I won't name them here. And I lost a little bit on one. I actually lost 40 pounds on another one. It took me a whole year to do it, and I kept it off for a year. That was in the early 90s, and then I crept up and crept up and crept up. And over that time, I tried to go back on that program, and I just couldn't bear the packaged food anymore. It was just the same old all the time. And the same old questions when you go in for your counseling, so I got pretty tired of that program. I was interested in this program a lot because of the information that I had heard in the initial overview of it, which said that it actually resets your metabolism so that your body burns fat more efficiently, as well as losing weight. But the resetting my metabolism was something that I desperately needed because I just wasn't feeling well. I was dragging around and just needed to do something about my health in general. So let me confirm with my notes here. Oh, the other thing that really helped was that Dr. Ashley provided her own example. She'd been through the program. She could tell me what it was like to go through it, how long it took, and give me lots of suggestions on how to use the foods in the program and alternatives. And there's a website out there, idealprotein.com, or is it .org? .com. That has a chat group where people share their experiences and recipes, and I found that really helpful as well. So how easy is the program? I found it really easy. I like the foods. There's a lot of variety in the foods, and you get to eat your own protein for dinner and a lot of vegetables, and not just like packaged foods and lots of lettuce, which was the basis of some of those other programs. And in our normal life, my honey and I tended to eat a lot of purchased packaged foods from the grocery store, frozen things or things in the refrigerator case, and those weren't good for us either. So these foods are really good and they helped a lot. So I like that. And let me think what else about this. Oh, you do need to drink a lot of water, which gets a whole lot easier after the first couple of days, especially if you put Mio in it. I like that. But in general, my honey and I are both eating a lot healthier now. We've cut out the chips and junk and soda and chocolate and cookies and cakes and all those other little goodies that are not good for your body and they cost a ton. So I'd say my overall food bill is actually in the same range or reduced from what we were buying before, just because we don't buy all that junk and we don't go out to eat as much as we used to because we're making good foods for ourselves at home. Mm-hmm. So overall, I'd say the program has been easy. If you stick to it, you'll definitely lose the weight. And how I feel now, I feel a whole lot better about myself for one thing. I used to hate passing by a mirror in public. I'd go, oh my God, how did I ever get that big? Yeah. And now I actually saw myself in a full-length mirror coming out of a bathroom in a casino one day and went, oh my God, I look skinny. So that was a real bonus. I've got a lot more energy and I just feel better in general. So, and I feel like I can stick to healthier eating now that I've had good practice at it. It wasn't just being on a whole bunch of packaged foods and then not. So I was eating my own foods along with the program foods and weaning off the program foods. So I would highly recommend the program to anyone. In fact, a couple of my friends who just said, oh my God, you've lost a lot of weight. How did you do that? And I briefly described the program. One of my friends out in Sacramento found a place down the street from her that offered it, so she got on board, and I think she's lost more than I have at this point. And another of my local friends has joined up here, so go for it. I recommend it.
Great, thank you.